Hello there! In this video you're going to learn how to take the most out of group classes. So in Belgium and the Netherlands and even in some other countries, many group classes are organized and usually there are many students. So how do you make the most out of those group classes? Well, there are many things you can do. First of all, listen. Listen to your teacher when your teacher is speaking in Dutch. And listen also to the other students. Try to understand everything they say. And once you understand everything, well, you're going to improve very, very fast by just trying to understand what the other students are saying. Number 2, have fun. The more you can combine language learning with fun, the more nice it will be for you to go to your language class. So make jokes with the teacher, with the other students. Make sure that the atmosphere is relaxed because this is way better for learning because your brain will connect learning with fun and that's always a good thing. Number 3, do your homework. Very important, especially if you're not living in the Netherlands or Belgium, or if you're not in an environment where someone speaks Dutch. Make sure to do your homework because it connects your brain in between the two lessons and you will apply what you've learned in the lessons. And applying is number 4. Apply what you've learned in the classes because you can learn as much as you want in the classes. If you're not using it outside of the classes, it's going to serve no purpose. I mean, you learned a lot and then you don't use it. Well, that's a bit stupid, right? So make sure to, when you're learning to ask the way in Netherlands, make sure that sometimes, just for fun, you ask someone, hey, where's that building in my town? You maybe already know it, but you practice your asking directions. All right, that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Write the new words that you don't know in a book. Make sure to write those and to review those in between the lessons. And what I do is also when there are synonyms presented, or when there are groups of words like the verb to work and work as a noun, I would put them together. Well, in English they're both the same, but in Dutch they might be different. And synonyms, I would connect them with 2 bars just to put them together. So I have more synonyms and I connect both synonyms visually to one another. That's 5, 6. Well, I don't know. Next one is when you're having a dialogue, make sure to improvise. Make your dialogue partner, ask your dialogue partner questions that are a little bit off to make it more fun and more interesting. Don't just do the dialogue according to the book and then stop. I mean, you're in a language class, you might as well have some fun improvising, and in real life you also have to improvise because people, when you're on the street, people will ask you things you don't expect. So feel free to improvise when you're doing dialogues. And the last one, try always to talk in Dutch. When you're asking the teacher, first ask the question in Dutch, or at least try to ask the question in Dutch. You won't have that many opportunities in language classes to talk, so as soon as you have an opportunity, same goes for the dialogues, make sure to talk in Dutch. And here are some of the questions you can ask in a language class. For example, number 1, kan je dat herhalen? Can you repeat that? Number 2, wat is het verschil tussen x en y? What is the difference between x and y? Number 3, hoe zeg je x in het Nederlands? How do you say x in Dutch? And number 4, wat betekent x? What does x mean? All right, so there are 2 links in the description, 2 group classes in Belgium and another link to group classes in the Netherlands. If you have seen one group class that is not included in the list, feel free to comment it, to make a comment in the comments section, right? That's where the comments belong. So see you in the comments section.